Shame. 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 Shame.
What's going on, you guys? TBR here, back yet again with another King of Fighters All-Star video, and happy Monday to all of you out there. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the news that broke yesterday. We have a new Ruby login event to prep us for the EX Volume 2 release that we will be seeing over the course of the next 6 days. That's right, you guys, the 529 update is almost here, and we are going to be talking about the new Ruby login event that coincides with its release, because we do actually have quite a bit to talk about as it pertains to this new Ruby login event, because this time around, by comparison to the EX Volume 1, this one's pretty darn good. So in today's video, we're going to be breaking down all the information that you need to know on this new event, but before we go ahead and get into all of that and more, make sure if you guys haven't already done so, you smash that like button and subscribe. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the news. Cue that intro. Alright, you guys, so we do have some news that we need to go over that was broke yesterday afternoon over on the official forums. If you guys want to check this out for yourselves, the link will be in the description. However, this is now an active event. We will be talking about all that, but with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the news. Now, of course, the news that I am referring to is going to be the new limited time Ruby login bonus event that is tethered to the EX Volume 2 banner that will be dropping on 529 with the 529 update. Just so you guys are aware, we do not know or do not have any confirmation whatsoever on what the EX Volume 2 banner will contain, so keep that in mind. But with that being said, let's get into the news. So as you guys can see, this is the forum post by CM Iori over on the forums. Again, link will be in the description. And this is a photo of the current login event that we have going on that started yesterday. So as you guys can see, if we take a look here, we are going to get 4,000 time limited rubies over the course of 7 days. But something that they did add in here, and on a positive note I will add, is going to be some tickets. So we do have a full multi for the cards for the EX Volume 2 card banner, and then we have 2 multis for the fighters banner for EX Volume 2. So right now we cannot take a look, and if you go over to our login here, we can take a look at it. I know a lot of people were kind of theorizing that we could go in here and take a look at what we are going to be getting, but yeah, that isn't going to happen. So keep on dreaming, you beautiful dreamers. There is no way to take a look at this stuff here. But basically, if we dive into this, you guys are going to see 4,000 time limited rubies. Now, of course, this is still going to be less rubies than we are normally used to on some of the past login events for things such as the BS and the SS banners. So it does seem as though 4,000 is going to be the going rate going forward for these EX banners. However, the big positive from this is going to be these tickets being added here to the pool, because basically, if you take a look at this, if you think to yourself that a multi for the cards is about 600 rubies worth as far as value, and then you of course expect the fighters to be 900 apiece, then that's basically 2,400 free rubies on top of the 4,000 rubies that we're getting. Now, of course, I would of course love to have had rubies instead of the tickets themselves. Hell, I would have even preferred to have had tokens instead of the tickets. However, beggars can't be choosers, and at the end of the day, even though it isn't going to be rubies, it is still going to have a lot of value behind it. So I'm not going to complain about it too much. I'm definitely happier about this one than what we got with the previous login event. But in general, that is going to be the login event this time around for the EX Volume 2. Now, there's a couple of different things we need to talk about here. So basically, when you guys take a look at the event schedule for this login event, this thing of course runs from 5/22 to 6/3. So that means that you guys are going to need to make sure that you're logging in this week. You don't have many days that you can miss here before you might miss out on some of these rewards. So keep that in mind. Make sure that you guys are logging in. But one other thing that I wanted to make sure that I mentioned here to you guys, because I thought it was interesting, if we take a look here, you're going to see that the tickets are actually going to expire on 6/29. So the tickets, we actually have a full month to go ahead and redeem those. Does this indicate anything as far as how long we are going to be having this EX Volume 2 banner? Maybe, we do not know. The EX Volume 2 banner at this point is pretty much up in the air as far as any and all details. We do know that for the EX Volume 1 banner, they did put an extension on that, which did cause it to end on a weird day. However, I know that this was something that was very welcome by a lot of people out there because it gave people an extra 4 or 5 days to be able to save rubies to maybe get in a potential clutch multi or two. But in general, we're going to have to wait and see on what the expiration is for EX Volume 2 as far as how long it runs. Me personally, I would really love to see this indicate the potential of maybe having these banners lasting longer, because I think that there would be nothing but positives to come from that. Even if it were a banner that you weren't interested in, it would give you additional time to be able to save rubies. And if it were a banner, obviously, that you're interested in, it would give you extra time to pull for the characters, which would be really, really cool. But in general, we'll have to wait and see. I don't think we're going to be waiting very long. For those of you who haven't noticed already, being the fact that we are going to be getting the EX Volume 2 banner on the 5/29 update. 5/29 lands on Memorial Day weekend for those of us here in the States. So that basically means that we are going to be getting all these new events that come along with the EX Volume 2, as well as the new banners on a 3-day holiday weekend, which definitely is good timing for me. But in general, we'll have to wait and see. I think that here in the next couple of days, we're probably going to get some information on what we're going to be seeing included in this banner, and fingers crossed, it is something that is exciting. But anyway, you guys, that's pretty much going to be the news. Make sure that you go in and you're logging in each and every single day to pick these items up, because you definitely want these. And hey, once you see what's on EX Volume 2, if you end up not wanting or not being interested in what's on there, then you can go ahead and parlay these rubies into something else. Maybe you can expand your inventory, maybe you can convert some of them into permanent rubies, whatever it is you want to do. But anyway, you guys, that is going to be it for me today. I just wanted to go ahead and update you guys on what's going on. Let me know in the comments section what you think of this login event. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know in the comments section. I think it's a step up from what we had previously, but still a step down from what we've had historically. But anyway, you guys, that's going to be it for me. Like, share, and subscribe on your way out. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.
Continue.
Alright, you guys, so what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to redeem our EX Battle Card Summon tickets for our Volume 1 tickets for the push login reward. I've already redeemed the fighter ones in the previous video. You guys can check that out, links in the description. There's only a few hours left on this banner, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to summon on these tickets and see if there's anything in here that is going to be of use. Now, for those of you who haven't been paying attention, we do have one set of the successor set, but if I could get a clutch first piece or third piece, I could finish a second set because I do have a pity selector still. We do not have the finisher for Kyo, nor do we have the option, so I would also take either one of those as a consolation prize. But in general, the first or the third part of the set for the card set would be the best thing for me. I also have this guy laying around I haven't used either, so we'll have to wait on that. I'm going to wait and see what comes up next. But as you guys can see, this is pretty much what we've got so far when it comes to these cards. Again, we have the set, but we have nothing else. So we're going to go ahead and hope for the best here. You guys know how our ticket luck runs, so let's go ahead and redeem these. See if we can get lucky. It would be really, really nice if I could get, like I said, that first or that third part of the set so I could finish a second set. But I doubt it, so I guess we'll see here. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Turn. Hey, look at that. Hey, cool. All right. Well, hey. That works. It's not another Iori finisher. I will take that. If anything, I can just go ahead and throw that on my SS Kyo. He'll get buffed eventually, right? Cool. All right, well, I guess these weren't a total waste of time. Kind of like the fighter ones were. Cool. All right, you guys, well, yeah. I guess there's nothing left to see here.